Well, only at Kaplan Cycles, only. I promise you, this is the first and last time you're gonna see a Mugen 250 Honda next to a Mako Spider 490. This wasn't planned. This is just an everyday thing at Kaplan Cycles.
What's up, guys? Ken Jr. on the mic, and we saved the best for last today. We got a 1983, last year of the Mako production line 490 Spider. This one is a privilege to feature. The bike's eluded us for years since we started this business. This is the first video we're doing on a Mako 490.
Lordy! Lordy! Just when you thought it couldn't get any better, your eyes do not deceive you. Yes, this is the unobtainium, the one, the only, the Mako 490 air-cooled, 60 rear-wheel horsepower beast. The beast from the east. This is it, folks. The Mako 490, the holy grail, the unobtainium of big bore two-strokes. The last year they made them. This is it, folks. The end of the line. Arguably the best motor they ever made. It has an Öhlins rear shock, long travel front forks, dual control, monoshock rear suspension. This is the 490 Spider. Extremely rare. We've done 2,500 motorcycles through the museum here since 2013, and this is the first and only one we've seen. We just haven't been able to get our hands on one, and we've really enjoyed the time we've had this. This has been in the shop for about 6 weeks now, and one of the few bikes that almost flipped over on me. I cracked the throttle in second gear, stood straight up. They say that this motor, matter of fact, I believe it was the 1981 version, which was written up by Cycle World as one of the best, or the best motocross bike of all time, the twin shock version. Those are extremely rare. I believe this is even more rare. This thing's just stunning condition. It's had a full frame off restoration. By that, I mean every nut and bolt. The bike was completely dismantled. You can see it has a brand new base gasket, brand new head gasket. The cases were split. New lower end bearings, all new seals on the motor, new crank seals, new shifter seal, new kicker seal. The cylinder has a new liner on it and a new piston. It has been upgraded to the Mikuni flat side carburetor, so it's jetted perfectly. They had problems jetting the original carbs. This has got the Mikuni carb. Look at the Öhlins shock there. Just
reservoir shock.
It's got the Hoosier tires on it. It originally came with Metzler's. We love these Hoosiers. They look badass. Has a kind of gives it like a NASCAR look rolling through the pits.
Let me stop you there. That being said, let me show you something real quick. Oh, other side. Lean your way, Ken. And what's under here? This is the original Mako tank. This is the original to the bike. Mako tank with the Mako emblem right there. We believe this is original tank decal.
Hold on. Well, only at Kaplan Cycles, only. I promise you, this is the first and last time you're gonna see a Mugen 250 Honda next to a Mako Spider 490. This wasn't planned. This is just an everyday thing at Kaplan Cycles. That thing is absolutely badass, extremely rare. Original Mugen.
How rare is this thing, Shane? I've never seen a Mugen 250 kit, so that in itself has to account for something. A lot of 125s, but you don't see a lot of 250s. Very rare.
This has the Mugen exhaust on it too, which is even more rare. Yeah, that's Mugen exhaust. Shane is our project manager. He's seen a lot of bikes come through here, and him and his dad have been restoring bikes since he was...
Shane is obsessed with CRs. He's restored several of these bikes. Shane's the go-to guy. He knows everything about these things, and he's never seen a Mugen kit.
Go ahead, bring her down there. Let's go down to the shop. His dad, the Dirt Bike Wizard, is going to do the final inspection on that. Again, back to this bike, completely brand new. Everything's new on the bike. The engine's completely brand new. The shock's been rebuilt. The tires are new. It does have the original tank and seat on it, indicating that it's never been abused, because usually the seat would get blown apart after this many years. The original frame rails are in mint condition. Did you look at the bottom of the frame rails, Kenny?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're in pristine condition. Matter of fact, I don't feel any dings on this side right here, which is a hallmark of a well-preserved machine.
I think they're the best out of any bike that we've tested today. I mean, even the paint isn't even like worn off, you know? Like,
Yeah,
not a single dent.
Yeah, it's just pristine. The original brake, it has been upgraded. The foot pegs have been upgraded. It has a new gold chain and sprocket on it. This thing's set up for vintage AHMR racing just right. Take this to Unadilla, put it on the line, and if you don't get the whole shot, you effed up. This bike has everything it needs to win. Hoosier tires, gold chain and sprockets, Olin shocks. The forks have been rebuilt. The seals in the forks, the springs, everything's new. The new bars on it, new front number plate, new clutch lever, new brake lever, new Magura levers, new see the decompression thing? Decompression has a new engine decompression lever, new intake rubbers. If you bought this bike to us, you said, okay, I'm going to drop off last year Mako 490. I want to do a full frame off on it, rebuild the motor, even the transmission gears. It'll all be written up in the sales brochure for it, but the transmission gears are all brand new in it, and the transmission bearings. So, and the carburetor, which they, like I said, they had issues jetting the original carbs. This is the Mikuni flat side, is jetted perfectly, carbureted perfectly.
It was a no expense spared race prep and refresh on a classic Mako that was already as nice as you can possibly find.
If you dropped off a Mako 490 and wanted it restored to this condition, I'd say write a check for $5,000 and I'll call you if we're going to probably need more. It's just, you know, by the time you get done doing all labor, it's 30 to 40 hours labor at $90 an hour. So you figure you got $3,000 in labor plus all the parts and you know, sending the shock out to be rebuilt and the cylinder to be redone and the carburetor's a $300 carb. It adds up. So the main thing is how rare this thing is. You're just not going to go ahead and find another one in this shape for sale anywhere on the planet today. And if you find one nicer than this, buy it because they're super rare and they're going up in value. So is there anything you'd like to add about the bike or the value of the shipping or anything? Or?
Yeah, as usual, we can ship these anywhere in the States inexpensively. Overseas, contact us for a quote, figure 1,100, done deal to the UK, about the same out to Hawaii. We can go anywhere in the world with our contacts. And I gotta point this out again. I know I already got a shot of this, but these are the gold sticker Acron wheels that are original to the bike. The original Mako hubs are here. This bike is correct. And take the mic while I zoom in on this Acron sticker.
It has original date code on there for the original Acron rims. We did wrap them in brand new Hoosier tires with new rim bands and new tubes. So the tires and tubes are new.
The forks aren't all chewed up. I mean, this is just
yeah, this is not a bike that was raced. This was another you know, private collector's dream bike.
All right, that's enough. I'm gonna cut the mic and start this thing up. We're gonna go demo it.
Let's run it. Send it. Decompression release starts first kick every time. I've ridden that I'm afraid I'm going to pull a Larry on and flip it over.
Kickstarting an open class left side kick bike is not easy to do, but this kicker isn't bagged out like you usually see. It's nice and tight. There's a long stroke. You saw he just kicked it first time. Granted, the bike is warm, but you will start it first to third kick.
If this thing doesn't get your blood boiling, you might be dead. If you don't get excited about this, then you don't love motorcycles.
I was the first guy in the shop to ride the Mako 490, and that was an absolute privilege. Everything on the bike's on point. The clutch, second, third, fourth gear were replaced with factory gears borrowed from another transmission that were mint. This is a bike that was built to race but didn't make it to the track. I don't know, guys, we just demoed the Honda 250 and the Mako 250, and those chewed up the dirt, but it's not the open class bike. You have to understand how much more rare and significant what this bike really is. It's, for vintage motocross, this is the holy grail.
Spider 490, living up to its name, folks. This thing's got almost 60 rear wheel horsepower. It hauls a mail. What do you want to do now?
Do a whole shot from right here. I don't know, guys. I don't have a lot of time on these Hoosier tires, but from what I've felt in the dirt and what you just saw right there, the 490 hooking up and the front end is shooting straight up in there, you have to let off. These are a harder compound, and I've really... That was a third gear start right there. He was kind of slugging it. Could have had the revs a little bit higher. But guys, I've been really impressed with these tires. And we've been turning out most of our museum bikes with these tires.
Like second gear better.
He says he likes second gear better. We're not sure what the gearing's like, but... Or at least we haven't done much testing doing race starts on this Mako. And I can guarantee you after this, the plug's gonna get pulled, Doc's gonna detail it, and it's gonna be parked carefully in the museum. You ask, why would you pull the spark plug? We're going to make sure that no one rides this thing and gets into any trouble. Bring it in! Bring it! You're getting too comfy!
want the best Christmas present ever, the one that you'll gift that keeps giving, you can't go wrong with a Mako 490, that's for sure. This will look great under the Christmas tree.
Put that thing in. Get it. Guys, thanks for watching thus far. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and comment. Let us know what you think about the Mako 490. We can ship the bike anywhere in the States inexpensively, and like I said before, international shipping is no problemo. This 490 is an absolute monster. We're posting this on Monday, the week of Thanksgiving. I have no delusions that it'll still be around this time next week. We'll be wishing everyone a safe and happy holiday season. Thanksgiving on Thursday, 4 days out. What's happening?
Hi.
Good luck bidding, guys, and God bless America. Over and out.